Today I'm going to be talking about how Immanuel Kant bridged the gap between rationalism and empiricism. So we're going to be asking Wargrave House what they think. How did Kant bridge the gap between rationalism and empiricism?
I don't know.
Chisholm,
Yeah?
how did Kant tackle the disparity between rationalism and empiricism?
I don't even know what I'm saying.
So James, how did Kant bridge the gap between rationalism and empiricism?
What domain?
Immanuel Kant, the German philosopher, how did he bridge the gap between rationalism and empiricism?
Sorry, I cannot understand your question.
Both boys were pretty disinterested when I talked about Kant and had no idea what I was saying. So let's talk now to an expert in the field. Hello, Professor Arabi. So, how did Kant tackle the disparity between rationalism and empiricism?
Kant responded to his predecessors by arguing against empiricism, that the mind is not a blank slate that is written upon by the empirical world, and by rejecting the rationalist notion that pure, a priori knowledge of a mind, independent world was possible. Kant attempted to join the opposing sides of the epistemological spectrum using synthetic a priori truth. Synthetic a priori truths are synthetic judgments or propositions known to be true on a prior grounds. It is one that is factual yet universally and necessarily true. An example of these truths would be the basic proportions of geometry and physics. Kant thought that the reason is structured with forms of experience. These give sets, derived and logical structures to any empirical object. In more simple terms, he believed that one needs reasons to understand and make use of sense experiences. True knowledge comes from needed reason to build upon empirical experiences. This is how Kant tackled the disparity between rationalism and empiricism.
Thank you, Professor Arabi from the University of Oxford. So now you guys know how Kant tackled the disparities between rationalism and empiricism.